Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to a new best CPUs for the money. Now, I wasn't originally intending on doing this, but a lot of people have been requesting me to do it, even though almost nothing has changed, but every day I get comments, can you please do a new best CPUs for the money? So I'm just going to do one. Keep in mind, not a lot has changed, but a lot of prices have moved around, but it's a lot of the same CPUs. Seems like AMD is dropping more and more prices, so kept them on there. Actually added an Intel CPU in here, so let's get straight into this with the first CPU and the cheapest CPU. Well, with the Intel Pentium G2020, it's an Ivy Bridge CPU running at 2.9 GHz. It's LGA1155, 55 watts, and it's a dual-core processor. Now, this is only $65, but the thing about it is it's really good for budget end builds. If you're building a $300 or $400 gaming PC, which a lot of people are, I mean, there are people in tight budgets, and this is not a bad option at all, especially because it's Ivy Bridge, so you can upgrade to an i3 or an i5 down the line. So you do have some upgradability options, and if it's just, I really recommend, if you're just getting into PC gaming, just to build something like a $400 PC, use something like this so you can just get a taste of it. And if you do like it, you can upgrade to something better down the line. So go with this, and then down the line, if you do have money or you want to upgrade, you can always get an i3 or an i5 down the line when this starts becoming limiting, which it will eventually, because it is a dual core and more games are moving on to at least requiring a quad core. So it does have upgradability options, so that's good. Next CPU is actually from AMD. It's the AMD Phenom 2 X4965. Now, a lot of people get on my ass because this is such an old CPU, and I still recommend it. Well, the reason is, you can find it at places for like $80. Sometimes Newegg has $15 off promo codes, and you can literally get this for $80. And it's a quad-core CPU. The only downside of this CPU is it's a quad-core and it runs at 125 watts. That's pretty high for a quad-core, but, it's still super fast, and for the price, you really can't go wrong with it. And the Phenom 2 is still one of the most heralded AMD CPUs. It's looked at as AMD's golden age, but yes, it is a little bit older. Eventually, AMD will phase it out, but it's got to tell you how good this CPU is, since it's still being sold today. And and people are still buying it, so that's really a testament to how good the CPU is. I just really like it a lot. Next CPU. Now, I really wanted to recommend an i3, but then I looked at the price of the AMD FX 6300, and I was like, you really can't get an i3 with the price of the 6300 right now if you're just building something from scratch. The AMD FX 6300 is $110 right now on Newegg. $110 for a 6-core processor running at 3.5 GHz and 4.1 GHz. Now, I know AMD's core aren't as powerful as Intel's cores, core for core, but still, a 6-core processor, 3.5 GHz, 4.1 GHz turbo, 95 watts for $110. That's a killer deal, guys. I really wanted to recommend the i3, but I really couldn't at the price of the FX 6300. I gotta go. If you're building something from scratch and you're really unbiased to AMD or Intel, you really gotta side with AMD for this one. $110 for an FX 6300 is an absolute steal. So moving on for the next CPU, actually, this is kind of like a double thing. You guys will get it when I say it. AMD FX 8350, and I also recommended the i5 4570. Now, these are both the same price. The 8350, sometimes you can find it for a little bit cheaper, but the i5 4570 has only been out for a little bit, and sales haven't really come in for that. Now, the thing is, the 8350 I really recommend to people that are gonna do multi-threaded applications like live streaming, video editing, Photoshop, things like that. I would recommend the 8350. If you're just looking at game, the 4570 is probably the way I would go, but me personally, I'd go with an 8350 since I am video editing, but a lot of people aren't doing that. Most people are just playing games, which in that case, I'd recommend the 4570. That's $200, and the K version is also about $40 cheaper. I just went with the regular version since save $40. I don't know. Fuck it. And 3.2 GHz for the i5 4570. Both CPUs are really solid. Can't go wrong with either of them. Finally, for the last CPU, I went with the Intel Core i7-3770K. Now, you might be asking me, why didn't I go with the 4770K? Well, the 4770K is about $360, which is about $40 more than the i7-3770K. The performance difference isn't that drastic, and I prefer, losing about 0.5% of performance and save $40. Just my opinion right there. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Remember to subscribe, like this video. I know not a lot has changed from the last one, but a lot of people were requesting me to do it. Also, I forgot to say one thing. With the Intel Core i5 4570 right now, I believe you also get Grid 2 for free. So that's a pretty solid racing game, and if you want that, you can get that for free. So that's not a bad deal also. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Remember to like, comment, and I know, like I said before, not a lot has changed, but so many people were requesting it, so I'm just like, let's put it out there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.